we would like to tell you about a project that President Mark would like to have as a continuing signature event for Optimist International. The International Day of Happiness, which occurs every March 20th. In 2021, it falls on a Saturday, so please mark your calendars now and work on plans for this day. Here's a bit of history on this event. What is the International Day of Happiness? It's a day to be happy, of course. Since 2013, the United Nations has celebrated the International Day of Happiness as a way to recognize the importance of happiness and well-being as universal goals and aspirations in the lives of human beings around the world. It also recognized the need for a more inclusive, equitable, and balanced approach to economic growth that promotes sustainable development, poverty eradication, happiness, and the well-being of all peoples. Now, President Mark associates happiness with positivity and, of course, optimism. Sandy will tell us more, and then we will share some upcoming opportunities with you in regards to this day.
Happiness knows no color. Happiness knows no gender or ethnic descent. Happiness is more enjoyable together. Your thoughts, your words, your feelings all work together. Together, they are powerful. Enjoy what you have, because there are many people out there who would love to have what you have. The second tenet of the Optimist Creed. Christian Larson reminds us to talk happiness, and if you will always remain in a happy frame of mind, you will encourage the thousands of others to do the same. When you share your happiness with others, you radiate your interest, joy, which reflects sunlight to those around you. Your thoughts, words, and action represent your light. Words turn to thoughts, thoughts turn to things, because words seep deep in your subconscious mind. It takes 3 positive thoughts to erase 1 negative thought. It is no one else's job to make you happy. If you feel down and low, do something. Take a walk, bake a cake, read a book, call a friend, look for things to make you smile, and read the Optimist Creed. Attitude is a settled way of thinking and feeling about someone or something. There are 3 types of attitudes: positive, negative, or neutral. Can you see a difference? What I see starts in me. Every move I make, every action I take matters. I get in life what I focus on and what I choose. Write down 5 to 10 things every day you are thankful for, and read the Optimist Creed every day. And say every day, thank you, thank you, thank you for my life. Say each day, I am blessed, I am blessed, oh how blessed am I. You don't have to move mountains to simply fall in love with life. Be a tornado of happiness, gratitude, and acceptance. You will change the world and yourself by just being a warm, kind-hearted human being. Be that uplifting person for others. Reasons to be happy: health, wealth, family, a pet, sunshine, trees, oceans, anything that makes you smile. Every life has problems and its ups and downs. Do not focus on the negative. Sometimes we all have lessons to learn. I like to use the word a positive, happy mind with this one. I am in charge of what I allow in my mind. Your thoughts are the building blocks of your life. Be positive. "30 habits for happiness." Take 5 and work on them for 21 days, and then take 5 more for another 21 days. 21 days changes a habit, a good habit or a bad habit. Scripture says, "Man is that he may have joy." We should celebrate each other's accomplishments. I did this to make my optimists smile at a district meeting. It is all about having fun and enjoying each other. You are in charge of what you put in your mind. As optimists, we should make every moment count. I am so happy and grateful now for life, especially mine. Give every living creature you meet a smile is the 8th of the Optimist Creed. This is what I have learned. Positivity plus gratitude equal joy. Positivity plus gratitude plus joy equal happiness. This is the best picture I could find of true happiness. I'm giving this back to Jerry to talk about the International Day of Happiness.
Thank you very much, Sandy, for all of your interpretations of happiness. And I know that people shared those sentiments in many different ways. Amy's queuing up a slide, but in the meantime, let me tell you about one of the projects that President Mark has done with his club. It's called the Happiness Wall. So on March 20th of this year, he and his club determined that they were going to stand in the university where he works and ask everyone who came by, handing them a sticky note, and ask them to put something that they were happy about. And behind them, they asked them to just place them on the wall. So throughout the day, everyone did just so. And at the end of the day, you could see a wall of happiness and blessings and just a big awareness of the day. And that's what he's looking for from all of our clubs. He'd like to have different ideas come forth. He'd like you to maybe do a happiness wall yourself. Maybe have some kids do some happy coloring pictures. And we're thinking of a few things that optimists can do, maybe very signature to optimists. We have the round drill for our optimist symbol. On one side, maybe on the other side, we should have a happy face. And all of us throughout all of our clubs could use that on that day. Another thought is maybe some interpretations of happiness is somewhat similar to the visual arts and that kind of program. We're thinking of maybe seeing about spoken word or music related to happiness as an opportunity for our youth. That's sort of the ideas that we're coming up with. I'm looking for more ideas. Please send them along if you have anything further. One other thing we will be doing with the Happiness Day is working with joy. And Joy will be very involved with all of this. They have also a month of kindness that they're working on, and I think it will kind of coincide with that date. And I think they will be a big spearhead for some of our projects that will be suggested for this day. There can be all sorts of different projects, and I'd like to share with you a very brief one with the next slide. This is a story. They brought balloons to school. One was given to every student who had to inflate it, write their name on it, and throw it in the hallway. The instructors then mixed all the balloons. The students were given 5 minutes to find their own balloon. Despite a hectic search, no one found their balloon. At that point, the instructors told the students to take that first balloon that they had found and hand it to the person whose name was written on it. Within 5 minutes, everyone had their own balloon. The instructors said to the students, "These balloons are like happiness. We will never find it if everyone is looking for their own. But if we care about other people's happiness, we'll find ours too." Now, we're going to hope that by this time we will have a little less restriction, and maybe we could fill an area with some balloons and maybe try that kind of an experiment, because that would be quite a great happiness project. We'd like you to, you will be seeing us build up to this, to the Happiness Day. And we'd like it that last week, right before that, we're going to be asking for sharing so that we can feature those items and projects. But the one big thing we're talking about is on International Day of Happiness, which is March 20th, 2021. At a certain point in time, we're going to do something like we're doing now, but on a large platform. We're going to ask as many clubs, as many districts, as many members to get on Zoom, and we're going to have an optimist moment of happiness all together that we'll be able to share with everyone through social media and through other opportunities. So I'd like you to really start thinking about that, start letting all of the other members and clubs in your district know about this so that we can really make this a build-up and make that the signature program that President Mark would like it to be. You definitely will hear more about this as we go along throughout the next quarter, and we'll culminate with that.